In a world with diverse landscapes, with endless fields and rocky lava pits to snowy ice-capped mountains, there existed villages that thrived in harmony. These settlements, each with its unique culture, had coexisted peacefully, untouched by major conflicts. But one day, in one of the villages, or in this case a kingdom, a different leader had arisen. This visionary had grand ideas. He wanted to create an entirely new power system to determine who in this world was the greatest. Thus, an arena was born. It was called the Royal Arena and was placed in the heart of the kingdom. Initially, the royals engaged in epic battles, amassing trophies that brought them fame and power. The fights were grand and had the crowd jumping and cheering the whole battles. Yet, this new hierarchy system quickly got repetitive because the battles only contained the same fighters over and over again. The king had foreseen this and devised a plan. Chapter 2. The plan was clear: invade and conquer new lands. He wanted the creatures of other lands to partake in these grand battles. The first unlucky target to be invaded was the land of goblins. The goblins lived in a land filled with open green fields, rivers, and coastal lines. They swept through goblin land, capturing most of it and giving its inhabitants a brutal choice: fight in the grand battles or face elimination. This marked the beginning of the royals' grand scheme. Chapter 3. With Gabon land under their control, the royals swiftly added new arenas within it. They began with the Goblin Stadium and soon expanded to create even more arenas throughout the land. But as said, this was only the beginning, and after taking control over the Goblins' land and having the power of the Goblin creatures, they pursued the task of conquering the whole world. The next target was the Bone Pit, a bare desert-like biome with mostly wasteland where nothing more than skeletons could live. Hence, the land's only creatures were the skeleton race. Despite the skeletons' developed society and unique culture, they lacked advanced weaponry, making them an easy target for the royals that also had the goblins under their command. Within weeks, the first arena in this land was created. It was conveniently named after the biome's named Bone Pit Arena. Now in command of two entire lands, their armies, including skeletons, goblins, and their own people, became a formidable force. With no one attempting to defend against them, they continued their quest to dominate the world. Soon, the entire map would be under the control of this mysterious leader of the royals and his new system. Chapter 4. They kept creating more arenas in all the biomes and lands. These were the arenas they built. Barbarians' land with the Barbarians' Bowl Arena. The jungle with the Jungle Arena. Electro Valley now had the Electro Valley Arena. The volcanic plateau featured the Pekka's Playhouse Arena. The Grande Mountain had both the Frozen Peak and Miner's Mine arenas. The Hog Mountains included the Silent Sanctuary, Dragon Spa, and Hog Mountain arenas. They didn't forget to add arenas to their own royal land as well, like the Builder's Workshop, Royal Crypt, and Spell Valley arenas. In the Land of Goblins, they introduced the Boot Camp and Trainers Arena, and in the Bone Pit biome, they crafted the Spooky Town Arena. With all these new arenas, the royals clashed in epic battles, progressing through them until they reached the pinnacle, the Legendary Arena. Located on a remote island in the Legendary Lands, it was here that the ultimate clashes took place. As generations battled in these arenas, the strategies and tactics evolved, and new leaders rose to power from time to time. Over hundreds of years, two dominant royals emerged as the most intelligent and formidable leaders. They commanded unique armies made of the world's finest fighters. These extraordinary warriors gained recognition by consistently fighting outstanding battles. The top army troops that the royals relied on became known as the cards we know and recognize today. In the present day, there are a total of 110 of these exceptional warriors.